Hey guys, thanks for watching. I had a good time this week. I went to an elementary school and got to talk to some kids about history in the dirt and share my love of history with them. And it was neat to see them get excited about some of the things that I had found. Now, I talked to them about keeping their head down to the ground, always looking for something laying there, something that will tell a story about our past. Well, that's exactly what you're going to get in this video. I made a unlikely little find. Pretty obscure, maybe a little gross, but it had a great story behind it, and it really surprised me. Alright guys, this is the Telo Farm. Y'all seen this before, quite a few of my videos, and I'm back. Alright, I had a signal here, and to be honest with you, I don't even remember what the signal was, but I stuck the shovel in and I heard that sickening crunch of glass. Now, I don't think that I broke this. Check it out. That would have been a good one, guys. Found another piece to it. Where did it go? Anyway, the bottom, it was a medicine. Here, no, that's not it. It's a medicine bottle. There it is. See, there's a little bit of embossing right there. I would have loved to have had that bottle, but as soon as I started seeing this glass, I just stopped. For the last 5 minutes, I don't have gloves on. That's dumb, you shouldn't do it. But I've just been going through here a little bit at a time. And I want to show you what I just saw. Let's see if you can see that. Right here. That would make me so happy if that was something good and whole. So let's pull it out together. It feels very small. Very small. Oh, but I think it's whole. Ah, man. It's small, but it's not interesting. Not much, anyway. Got a screw top on it. Maybe it says something on the bottom. Okay. Cool that it's in there, though. I'm going to keep poking around. I need to get a screwdriver, a little probe. This would be a good place for it. Alright, same spot. Right there is where I was pulling out glass and stuff. Check this out. Some more of that medicine bottle. I'm almost positive it's the same. But this was funny. This cracked me up. I got a signal and actually went down and I pulled it out from under the roof of this tunnel I made here. I missed my target. But before I got to it, well, let me show you what I found first. I found that. Looks like a little brooch of some sort, maybe. A little piece of jewelry. Broken, I think. But I'd like to brush that up. But I don't have my brush with me. I forgot it in the truck. But before I got to that, check it out. Yeah, buddy. That's old right there. So you know what? We'll brush it up with that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool looking. That is cool looking. I don't know what that is, but check it out. I'll take that all day long. I like that. Just wish I knew what it was. Looks like maybe it had some fake stones or something in it at one point. Very cool. I'm gonna keep digging in the trash pile. It's fun. Well, there it was. Did you see it? That was the star of this video. No, not this piece. This piece. That's right. We're going to talk about this toothbrush. It's got a good story. The toothbrush has been around since Egypt, possibly before, and it started out just like this, a twig with the fibers fuzzed up on the end. It didn't take long, though, before people were looking to animals for a source of bristles to brush their teeth, and the hog fit the bill with its tough, stiff bristles. They would be harvested and bound between two sticks like this, and scrub away you would go. But the hog wasn't the only animal used. The horse tail, the hair from a horse tail, was also used for bristles. Here's Napoleon Bonaparte's own horsehair toothbrush. The problem with these brushes were that the hair retained moisture, and in that a host of germs that actually caused more problems in the mouth and the teeth and the gums than not brushing itself. So something new was needed. Here's Wallace Carruthers. He invented a material called nylon. Now when you hear the name nylon, the first thing that comes to mind are pantyhose, and here's a reason for that. Nylon pantyhose hit the market in 1939 and women went crazy for them. They replaced the old silk stockings, which were so bad to get runs and to sag, and the women could not get enough of it. But disaster struck 2 years later when the U.S. entered World War II, and all the nylon in the U.S. was sent to the military. It made tires for the Navy and parachutes for the Army and the Air Force. All sorts of uses for nylon, except for pantyhose. The women were so distraught over this, they even resorted to painting their legs to resemble the nylons that they wished that they could be wearing. In 1947, DuPont, the people who had invented nylon, announced they would once again be selling the stockings, and the women went crazy. 40,000 of them showed up in Chicago to buy 13,000 pairs, and rioting ensued in the streets. It was known as the Nylon Riots. Now, even DuPont says it all started with the stocking, but that's not true. Just a few months before the stocking was released, nylon was first revealed to the public in the form of Dr. West's Miracle Tuft toothbrush. Unfortunately, brushing just was not that popular in the U.S. Even though the companies tried to tap into the American spirit by saying, brush to stay healthy so that you can serve, it actually took the servicemen returning home from World War II before brushing caught on. They had developed good brushing habits, and they passed these on to their wives and to their children, and America was soon brushing. A sad twist to this story is Mr. Carruthers. He suffered from severe bouts of depression, and he ended up killing himself in 1937 before he saw the impact of his invention. Now, if this had just been any ordinary toothbrush, I probably would not have bothered making a video about it, but it's not. This toothbrush is actually the second toothbrush ever released in the United States with nylon bristles. But it was released in 1950. That's a pretty good gap between the first one, the Dr. West toothbrush. The problem with it was the nylon bristles were too stiff, and they cut the gums, and dentists just would not get on board and support it to their patients. So, DuPont came back, softened the bristles, and released their second toothbrush, and this is known as the Park Avenue. Says it right here on the handle. So that's why I think this is a pretty cool find. And thankfully, we don't ever have to brush with a hog hair toothbrush, unless you just want to. Alright, I'm on a brand new permission. This is Rick and Kathy's place, and it is a 1900s home, early 1900s. And so, got the whole yard here to hunt. Gonna get on it and see if we can find anything good. Alright, got the first old coin, and I made I passed down the walkway, just one pass, found an old aluminum teacup. It was all messed up. And this is the first weedy, which is a good sign. And I'm not seeing the date on it yet. $1944, it looks like to me. All right, we'll keep going. All right, just had something drop out of my hand into the hole. You see that rim? That sure reminded me of a military type button. Oh no. I'm hoping that's not a busted two-piece. Oh, it's not a button. It's a ring. How cool is that? Now y'all know my luck with rings, so this is going to be a plated ring. But how cool, it looks like a little wedding band. We'll clean it up and let you look at it. Alright, there it is all cleaned up. You can tell it had a little bit of a design on it. Silver plated. But as actually wasn't the signal. There was a penny in the plug. And just a memorial. But cool bonus find. Alright, got a coin in the plug. And guys, check out the color of that thing. Man, oh man, do I hope that's an Indian head. So let's pop it and see. It's a weedy. That's cool though, we'll take it. Nice green color, that's probably going to be an older one. I see a date a little bit. Nope, it's a 40s too. 1947 maybe. Very cool. Alright, looks like another wheat penny. That's a good sign. More than likely there's going to be a silver floating around here somewhere. And that's a nice older one, I think. I think we finally got out of the 40s and got to the 30s. 1936D. And you know what? Is that hold? It sure is. That is odd. I love a hold coin though. Just don't know why they do that to a wheat penny. I'll take it. Well, I don't believe it, but I think I've got another ring. That's exactly what it is. What about that? Another old brass ring. Very cool.